U.S. Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem is in Israel to honor 2 Israeli embassy staff members who were fatally shot just days before their engagement. Her visit comes at a time of high tension in the region, with major diplomatic developments underway. Secretary Noem met with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu last night. Their discussion focused on ongoing negotiations with Iran over its nuclear program. President Trump sent Secretary Noem to deliver a direct message to Prime Minister Netanyahu regarding the urgency of these talks. According to Secretary Noem, the message from President Trump emphasized unity and cooperation between the U.S. and Israel. The timeline for a decision is short. It's not a matter of months or even weeks, it's just days before President Trump will determine the next step in addressing Iran's nuclear ambitions. Secretary Noem described the meeting as unusually candid and direct. Netanyahu's team reportedly said they couldn't recall a U.S. bilateral conversation that was so frank. The main message: the U.S. supports Israel and is serious about preventing Iran from obtaining nuclear weapons. To repeat, the central message is clear. President Trump will not allow Iran to develop a nuclear weapon. The United States wants peace, but will not tolerate a nuclear-capable Iran. Both President Trump and Prime Minister Netanyahu agree on the severity of the threat posed by Iran, especially with groups like Hamas in the region. Secretary Noem stated that Hamas is a dangerous enemy, calling daily for the destruction of both Israel and the United States. According to her, there is no place for Hamas in the world, and both the U.S. and Israeli governments see its continued presence as unacceptable. She also visited IDF soldiers on the Gaza border, alongside U.S. Ambassador Huckabee, and spoke with U.S. Coast Guard personnel stationed in the area. These visits highlight America's ongoing support and presence in the region. During the interview, Secretary Noem stressed that Israel is prepared to act if it believes Iran is close to acquiring nuclear material. While the specific contents of President Trump's message to Netanyahu remain private, Noem confirmed that Israel continues to treat the Iranian threat as imminent. The intelligence shared between the U.S. and Israel continues to play a key role. Noem reiterated that the U.S. has a president committed to peace, but also firm in preventing Iran from becoming a nuclear power. Prime Minister Netanyahu shares that urgency and distrusts Iran due to decades of aggression and broken promises. A separate but connected issue discussed was humanitarian aid to Gaza. Secretary Noem acknowledged a challenge: delivering aid to civilians while preventing Hamas from diverting it for violent purposes. She said Netanyahu knows how to distribute aid to the people who need it, without it ending up in the hands of terrorists. Evacuation efforts are underway before aid is moved into sensitive areas. However, she warned that offering aid without proper intelligence can end up fueling more violence. Both leaders agree, aid should help people escape danger, not perpetuate conflict. Ensuring that humanitarian efforts don't fund further violence remains a critical concern. That's all for now. If you want more clear, reliable updates without the noise, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Your support helps us keep bringing the facts straight to you. Thanks for watching.